In this video, 𝗧𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗀, the billionaire owner of Lulu Group, calls his employee and demonstrates to everyone how his employee sports a diamond watch while he, himself, wears a regular one. Despite the fact that he could purchase as many diamond watches as he desires, he opts for a simple one. The intriguing question here is, why does he choose to wear a normal watch? Observe these videos of 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. He genuinely sleeps on a beanbag every single day. I believe he at least takes a nap on it most of the time. At just 29 years old, this guy was among the world's richest, with a net worth of $22 billion. This sum is comparable to the combined GDP of Chandigarh, Meghalaya, Sikkim, and Pondicherry. Moreover, he topped the list of the wealthiest people under 30. Yet, why does he sleep on such a beanbag, neglect his hair, dress in shorts and loose t-shirts, and reside in a modest house with a few roommates? Regardless of what transpired with Sam, he understood one thing clearly: the importance of appearing poor. In an interview, when asked why he doesn't cut his hair, he responded that it's crucial for people to think he's crazy. But the real question is, why did he say that? Why do these wealthy individuals feel the need to abandon their affluent lifestyle? We've seen that middle-class folks, like us, might even take loans to buy an iPhone just to appear rich. There are three primary reasons for this. Reason number 1, relatability. Grasp this concept. Consider this fascinating example. In the 1970s, Americans started littering excessively. To combat this, the American government created a very emotional advertisement. The ad depicted a bus stop scene, where many people were waiting. Some read newspapers, others drank coffee, and some smoked. When the bus arrived, everyone boarded, leaving trash behind. The camera then focused on a crying Native American. This ad was widely aired. The government believed it would emotionally persuade people to stop littering. However, psychology suggests this was a bad idea, as people began littering even more. According to the principle of social proof in tribes, we mimic the actions of people like us, regardless of whether they are right or wrong. Essentially, we are drawn to those who resemble us. Let's explore another example. 𝗧𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗃. We feel she is just like us, an ordinary person. This is why many businessmen in the B2C category, businesses selling directly to consumers, prefer dressing like regular people. It ensures relatability, sustains their brand, and encourages customers to buy from them with respect. This is also why many billionaires live simply, and even publicize it. Their aim is not to deceive but to seem relatable and approachable, aligning themselves with their brand. For instance, Mark Zuckerberg consistently wears the same gray t-shirt. He claims this is to save time and boost productivity, which is true, but it also serves a broader purpose: to look like an average person. Imagine if Zuckerberg always wore suits. Our perception of him would be different. Yet, these simple-looking t-shirts are custom designed by Italy's renowned designer 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, costing lakhs each. In fact, Zuckerberg bought all the properties around his house for 10 crore to ensure no one lived nearby. The second reason is maintaining a normal lifestyle and being part of the tribe. This guy recently did a podcast with Aman Goyal on my other channel, who sold his startup for 50 crore at the age of 26. I asked if he feels people envy him now that he's rich. He said yes and mentioned being cautious about what he says to avoid offending anyone. At parties, people often remark how Aman has become wealthy yet remains humble. However, Aman says he doesn't want such comments. Essentially, gaining wealth subjects you to judgment. To remain part of the tribe and maintain old relationships, one must carefully consider their attire and words. The third reason for appearing poor is self-actualization. Recently, IIT Bombay received a 160 crore donation to improve its infrastructure. Surprisingly, the donor remained anonymous despite the substantial amount. Many billionaires don't seek publicity. They avoid media and social exposure, living simply and humbly. For example, Carlos Slim Helú, wealthier than Warren Buffett in 2007, never sought the spotlight, wanting to keep a low profile. To understand this, we need to examine Maslow's pyramid, which outlines 5 human needs. The first is physiological needs, like food, water, and sleep, which are non-negotiable. Without fulfilling these, we wouldn't donate or help anyone. If these needs are unmet, we might even resort to extreme measures. Once these basics are covered, safety needs come next. After feeling secure, we seek love and belonging, wanting friends and community. When these needs are satisfied, we desire esteem, respect from others. Finally, self-actualization is reached, where we perform at our best, motivated by expression rather than necessity. In summary, this video highlights 3 fascinating psychological concepts. First, social proof in tribes shows that when a wealthy person appears ordinary, they seem relatable, fostering trust and increasing sales. This concept is elaborated in Dr. Robert Cialdini's book, Influence: The Psychology of Persuasion, available in Hindi on Storytel.